Good morning all, good morning chat. Yes sir, DJ moving mad, man. DJ is moving mad. How are we all doing? Hope we're well. Let's get it. Yeah, DJ is moving mad. Where to next? This thing is pushing, so yeah, we're obviously bullish here, without a question. Without a question. So let's start marking up where we can go. 8.500. That's the next place we need to look at, where we're here. And then we need to clone this. So hope we're all well. Straight into it today. And we go 178, 179. And then let's take a look at the weekly time frame, where we are on the weekly. Damn, this thing is just pushing. Just pushing. Morning guys. DJ printed money. Yeah, where's all my smart money concept traders now, huh? With your liquidity grabs and fair value gaps. How's that going? This is the next level of interest here. This one we already crossed. Yeah, that's what it looks like. We can of course not go that far back. But yeah, DJ's moving mad, so. Yeah, look at that. Rejecting that zone. Yeah, probably need to close above that. Interesting spot here. 15-minute has closed bullish here. With a nice top wick. Maybe if we break this wick here, we can look for an entry. That would also be like a 5-minute thunderstorm. How big is our stop loss? Like a 13 pip stop loss. A quick 1-to-1 scalp. Something I may consider here. There's just a lot of volume. Yeah, maybe if we break that high. I'm gonna be very aggressive here and take it as we break the high. As we break this high, but remember, I'm going to be very aggressive with my... This is just pure scalping, trying to get a move, because this is not stopping, so... You know, I don't want to buy later on when price is obviously way higher. So... Yeah. Probably will take it at the break of the high. And be very aggressive with my management. So yeah, break of the high. Stop loss will be below. Like 175.64. Somewhere around there. So yeah. That's kind of what I'm planning. I just don't want this to keep pushing, and then we have to try find buys up here. I'd rather just be aggressive with the buys now. If this starts breaking the high, I'd rather be aggressive now than be aggressive later. But rather, I prefer to see this reject here and come all the way back down and then pull back and we buy towards the upside here. So that's what I really prefer to see. So, but otherwise I'm looking for above here at the moment. A very aggressive entry. So this is a super high risk entry. Very high risk. But I'm just trying to use this volume to my advantage. This rejecting here is what I like to see. I want it to come down, but if it does break that high, then I'm gonna just try something. Right, so if it does break the high, then I'm gonna try get into something. High risk, but it can reverse anytime because, yeah, exactly. And the reversal is gonna be very heavy, right? Look at this. Just look at the 1 hour. You know, our trade is only like so small. Like our stop loss is gonna be what, somewhere here, right? So this hour could pull back in one candle, and I've seen this happen before on GJ when, you know, this is not the first time I've seen it push like this. And the pullbacks are nasty, 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 nasty. Mess someone up very harshly, right? Will mess you up very, very, very harshly. You know, so that's why first I'm trying this high risk entry just to see if we can get a move. If this 5-minute close is bearish, then I'll need to see a 5-minute closing above here. So 38 seconds for this 5-minute. Probably need, yeah, probably we'll just leave it like that. Stop loss below the 15-minute candle. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hover it, yeah, around 550, 560. That's probably where I'll keep stops. Ideally, I want to see this 1 hour fail now, flip and make a bottom wick, because 30-minute and 1 hour has no bottom wick. So I do want to see this kind of break down a little. So if it pulls back, then we can, I need this type of formation to form. If we can get something like this will be easy for us to trade, right? Where we get kind of a big push up here, and then we kind of pull back, and then we close above, and we can go, right? So if we can get that pull back, close above this zone, and then we can go. So this pulling back now is nice to see. This is what we want, but we're obviously bullish. And yeah, I just had a realization Dubai sessions are perfect. Yeah, they are great times. Why is it up so much? Yeah, so we need to talk about why it's pushed so much. The reason why it pushed so much is yesterday, well, I also think two reasons, right? So we need to explain a lot. So yesterday we had FOMC statement. This is the first time that they have stopped hiking rates since May last year. So they've hiked rates all the way up to 5.25% here, and they're keeping it at 5.25%. So what that means is that they're not gonna increase rates this time. They maybe, but that doesn't change anything because the rates are still high. So people have to understand that interest rates are still high. They haven't announced that they're going to start cutting interest rates. When they cut interest rates is the real interesting part. Apart from that, but it is a break showing that, okay, we will kind of slow down and see how the market reacts and see how inflation reacts from us reducing the interest rates, right? Not reducing, but pausing the interest rate hike. So that's why we saw gold head down, because people don't need to hedge against gold, right? So that's why we saw the move down in gold yesterday. Now, on the other hand, it doesn't solve anything because they're not reducing interest rates, okay? So that's what people have to keep in mind. They are not reducing interest rates. We saw PPI come back, which is the, you know, basically the purchasing numbers for companies, which mean that their costs of purchasing goods has actually gone down, which is good for the economy. Hence probably why they're keeping rates the same, right? Due to that reason. Now, with all of that put together, we can understand that basically the US economy, they're not giving us any indications if they want to hike rates. Furthermore, if they're going to start rate cuts, they're waiting to see how the economy reacts to what their current decision. So the next step is, why did GJ pump? Well, obviously, if they're not hiking rates, it's going to be negative for the dollar. And you can expect the dollar, which is the move we saw down, to have this downside move here, right? So this is the move down. And in a result, what we see is we see money moved into the yen, first of all. But ahead of that, that is not the main reason why the yen started pumping like this. The main reason why the yen started pumping is because tomorrow we have monetary policy statement coming out from the Bank of Japan, and the Bank of Japan policy rate basically means, are they going to make, you know, change from a really loose monetary standpoint, because the Bank of Japan is still keeping interest rates at negative 0.1 while the US is keeping interest rates at 5.25. So the Japanese yen has negative interest rates, which is huge, right? For the Japanese yen to have negative interest rates is huge. So that means that's why we're seeing, right? Maybe this is basically people pricing in that maybe the negative interest rates is not going to be a good thing for the economy here, right? And then we see some positivity come into the pound. Why do we see some positivity come into the pound? Because now people say, oh, okay, now the GBP might follow what US did, and we might see some we might see the interest rates kind of pause in the GBP and then maybe lay back on the GBP. So we see more money go in there. So people are kind of like threatening, okay, is the interest rates going to be changed this time, or are we going to still remain negative? If we still remain negative, I expect this to dump. I expect this to give a quick pullback. Can you explain that 17871 level, please? Why didn't you draw it at the body of the candle? Oh, that level I took from the daily on a previous rejection wick way back on the daily. So that level is taken all the way back here on the daily time frame. If you zoom in here, there's a rejection wick. I'm just trying to take any sign of rejection, I'm marking up here, right? So any sign of rejection, I'm marking up, right? So the next zone of rejection is 179, but we already have that as a zone, right? Another zone was here, 178,500, but we already have that as well. So I'm just trying to catch any zone where potential rejection is coming. I'm marking, and then when we go here, it actually was very accurate, right? We can see how accurate it is. Do you chase this type of bullish momentum? Yeah, I mean, I try to catch this type of bullish momentum. Alright, so I'm going to delete this order here for a buy stop because we have this 15-minute closing bearish. And what I probably need here is I probably need price on the 5-minute closing above this zone at least, which will also break this 15-minute high, which should give us the continuation that we may be looking for here, right? So that's the kind of thing I'll be looking. What about gold? Yeah, so gold finally had that resolution to the downside of the range here, but we tapped this into the support here. So now I'm looking potentially for a retest here, and we'll see if this can start to break down further. But looking weekly now has started to break these lows here. Daily time frame, on the other hand, has closed bearish. We need this daily to close below this zone, because if this daily flips and closes back in this zone, we could see gold head back up here, and that's a big possibility. Now the 4-hour is already reached our 4-hour zone from back here, so we need to be very careful of potential rejection, but it's still an okay idea to be looking for sells if we start to reject and retest this zone and start to reject. But if we close back inside of this zone at above 1940, then I do think we may be able to fill back into the zone, and we might see this as a deep liquidity grab, and we see price push up heavy back into the range here, right? So I do think that's definitely a possibility here, you know. I mean, how much has it pushed already? Like 60 pips? So yeah, that's basically what I'm looking at. If you guys enjoyed the analysis, 98 of us in here, you know the YouTube business, leave a like. And yeah, put... Right, we talked about the FOMC rates, the JPY, MP, right? Bank of Japan, monetary policy, and all of this, right? Session is obviously bullish today, and we're looking for buys, but these are some key points we covered talking about the rates here. And yeah, 100 of us in here. Appreciate all of you guys showing up. You know the YouTube business. Get this up to at least 50 to 70 likes. We can do that. Do the YouTube business. Help me. Part of the game. I hate to say it, but what to do? What to do? Loads of sell limits about to get smoked. Yeah. But this is where, like, where's my smart money traders now, right? It's like, if you're trading smart money concepts, how do you trade this? You can't. Price action, on days like this, you need to use price action. Because everyone would be saying, oh, this is, you know, sweeping huge liquidity here to continue down. But it's been sweeping liquidity for 200 pips, like, come on. What are you doing for 200 pips? You're just waiting? I wish I held the buys. We took buys here yesterday towards the upside. I think it was these buys. No, it was these buys here. Yeah, we took these buys yesterday. I took that. That was the trade. If it loads. There we go. Right, this was the trade buys. Nice clean. This was what we were planning to happen on stream. We wanted this to happen on stream, but it happened after stream. So sometimes, and this happened few hours after stream, to be honest, around 3 hours after stream. Simple trade, right? We planned this in the morning, the close above, boom, continuation. If I just held this, even though it would have put me in some drawdown, would have been crazy, right? But, you know, this is the typical markets. Would have, could have, should have. Yeah, not gonna lie, I can't touch GJ today. I'm SMC. Yeah, that's maybe a good spot to maybe practice some price action to see how it goes. So someone in Discord apparently holding 20k floating loss, hoping that it reverses. Yeah, I saw that as well. I was telling them that they're using an EA, which is a bot. I was telling them, like, you can't be using that, right? I mean, there's no plan here. The people, they're saying, I'm hoping that it will reverse. You can't trade without a plan. It's not a way to trade, so I hope that it's a demo account. And if it's not, then unfortunately this is a, you know, unfortunately then that's a very big lesson to be learned, you know, and painful one. I was right, but not at the right time. That's the classic one. Here's another very dangerous one, right? This is another, I'll write it in chat. All right, check this one out. It's a real account? Man, big lesson. Where's your entry, brother? Where's your entry? Unfortunate, brother. Unfortunate. That's a huge lesson. I just wish earlier on you would invest money. It's mind-boggling how much money people invest into trying to learn to trade instead of trying to learn. You have to learn the skill before you can make money. I mean, it would have cost you such a fraction of that cost. A fraction, I'm telling you. People in the chat know. And you would have got all the information and being guided correctly. And that would have never happened. Lay it in from once. Yeah, man, that's GJ's been bullish for how many weeks? We've been screaming buys, 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 brother. I wish you joined the stream earlier. We've been screaming buys, 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 buys. I joined 2 days ago, too late. Unfortunate, brother. I paid $700 for education. Yeah, it's about pay. Listen, the education out there, unfortunately, is really bad. But if you find someone who's trustworthy and they can... First of all, if you're just gaining so much information for free, then of course their paid product is going to be something a lot better. Especially if they're taking the time to go one-on-one with you. I don't think that I don't think you can go wrong, right? I think courses I don't think work these days. I don't think you can get successful with a course. There's so much. I think YouTube and live streams is enough compared to a course, but to go one-on-one together is a big difference, right? That's unfortunate, Stefan, man. I'm pretty surprised that you're showing up in streams and you're pretty calm about it. Just remember that, you know, just remember that it's a huge lesson to learn, man. And it's okay to feel down. You know, just don't make the same mistake again. And I hope you can afford that, you know, and that's not a huge hit to your total bankroll. And you should have accounted for that. You know, at this stage, don't try chase that loss. That's the worst thing you can do, is to chase that loss. Try focus on, okay, fine, I've messed up now. People make mistakes, right? You can't get that back, right? You can't get that back. But you've realized that, okay, I made a huge mistake now. How am I gonna get myself better, right? So focus on, instead of, leave the 20K out of your mind, focus on making 500, then focus on making 1,000, then focus on making 1,500, then 2,000, and over time you will make back that 20,000 plus more. But the biggest mistake people do is they try chase that 20,000 in the next 3 to 6 months, and what ends up happening is they lose another 20,000, get burnt by the markets, and then they just lost a huge amount and say that investing and trading is a scam. So that is not the path I want you to go down to, you know? You want to do price action, but the issue is you're too comfortable. I'd be scared to switch strategy. I'm heavily considering it. Every stream gets me to consider it. Man, come to the bright side. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. You won't regret it. When did I start the stream record? Around beginning of last month. Or just 2 weeks after the beginning of last month. Something like that. But that's only trades taken on stream. There was a lot more trades taken off stream, which you can see in here, right? So, because the stream only runs for a couple of hours sometimes. So, these are all the other trades that are taken on, planned on stream, but sometimes taken off stream. So, you can see there's loads more in here, right? That's in case someone says, oh, your results are skewed. You're faking your results. No, all the trades are there. Every time I take a trade, you can ask the OGs in the chat. Every time I take a trade, I do post it in there. Trading price action increases testosterone. That is the best statement of the day. That is the best statement of the day. If gold closed at 1947, will you expect the price to touch around 1940-ish? You need to see resistance first, right? So you need to see it reject here. Right? So first it needs to reject. This actually looks good. You speak French? No, I don't speak French. What time is it there in Dubai? It is 9:57, exactly as Antonio said. He got it correct. I saw Fuad said early on he took buys around there. That's a good decision, man. I was actually considering that, but I wanted to see if this 30 would close above. I'll see if I can get in on the retest. Do we have any news today on gold? Yeah, retail sales. Damn, this might be... I'll DM you after stream, brother. I'll DM you after stream. After stream. DMs. Don't worry, bro. That's the business on Forex. We all lose in Forex. Lost around 2,000, including buying courses and signals. All lost. This is what I'm trying to change, guys. I mean, I'm trying to change to make people... No, I think 1940 is a session trade, but this could be a lot better, man. You could have this run. You could have this run pretty stupid, you know? So consider that. Maybe close half there, but that's it. You know, this is what I'm trying to change. I'm trying to change the education. I'm trying to change people not losing as much. Because if you follow this type of trading style, it's pretty hard to lose a lot of money long term, At worst, you'll be in a small loss. Just be careful, gold probably gonna break through. Yeah, that's what we want. We want gold to break through. So yeah, immediate reaction from here. Immediate reaction. You just needed to hold support above this zone here. If you can hold support above this zone, you're good. As long as it stays above here. GJ, same setup? Yeah, exactly. Plan on GJ now. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Plan on GJ now is just simple plan. Wait for the candle to close above the range and we party. Can you explain your strategy? Yeah, my strategy is to trade from range to range using current price action. And that's basically it. Right? I trade to targets using current price action. I mean, how would you explain the strategy? Who can sum up my strategy? Using price action to trade ranges? I don't know. Antonio should be able to sum it up. All right, let's see this 5-minute close. We need a... Oh, damn. Gold just rejected very heavy here. GJ pumping as well. What's 30-minute looking like? 30-minute breaking the highs. Let's see if we can get this 5-minute closing above here. If we get this 5-minute closing above, could be alright. 4 minutes. Let's see what happens here in 4 minutes. Yeah, it's hard to sum it up. I think the best way for you to find out about my strategy is to check out the YouTube channel. Right? Check out maybe the full Forex course, the free Forex course on my YouTube channel. I think that will be more beneficial for you for an in-depth analysis. Breakout following momentum trading. Yeah, we don't always take breakouts though, but that is definitely part of it, you know. Oh, come on, Fuad. So around 3 minutes till this candle close. We'll see if we can get the candle closing above or what. You trade breakouts mainly? Yeah. Especially with GJ now trending like this. How will you enter it? Hopefully this 5-minute can not just push. It can close above. And then I'll enter it breaking the high. Stop loss will be around 178.571. That's the plan. We have 2 minutes here. 2 minutes for price to chill. Alright, so we're trying to break this high. 1 minute 26 seconds here. We need to chill for 1 minute 26 seconds here. Alright, looks like we're chilling for the moment. Oh, come on now. Don't just not close above. We wanted to close above. Come on, close above. Close above. 30 seconds here. Entry will be at the break of this high if we close above. Need to close at least above this support here. Yeah, look, we're not even closing above this support. Now we have to wait a bit. We'll see if we do it. Doesn't look like it. Okay, I didn't close above. Now I have to make a decision. How do I want to get into this move? Oops. Let's look at the 15-minute closes in 9 minutes. Okay. And next 5 minutes, of course, we'll close in 5 minutes. This one, no bottom wick. Yeah, I think we still need to wait for a 5-minute closing above. Still need to wait for a 5-minute closing above. So I'm gonna wait for a 5-minute closing above and then I'll enter. So yeah, this is not gonna be valid at the moment. Why is the 5-minute viable for me now? Because the previous 15-minute closed bullish and it will take too long for the next 15-minute to close bullish. And I don't want to miss the move. And there's a lot of volume on GJ now. You can see a lot of volume. Look at this, breaking the high already. Damn, I think this is just going to push. Three minutes? Ugh. Three minutes to mess around is pretty harsh. We'll see, we'll see. Target 179? Yes, exactly. Five-minute doesn't have a wick? No, it doesn't. How am I marking levels in this scenario? I'm using daily and weekly. So let's see if we can get this close above. If not, then we'll wait for the 15-minute close above. So we have options here. We have options. It's all good. So 5-minute closing in 2 minutes here. If it can close above, great. If not, then we wait for the 15. Hope GJ will drop so it can close a bit. It's tough, brother. That's tough. Well, maybe today I'm wrong and you're right and it will drop a bit. Are you in a trade already? No, waiting. How do you manage a trade so you don't lose too much? You can close it if the best way to manage a trade is ask yourself, does the trade still make sense? If the trade does not make sense, then you can consider closing it and you won't lose as much. Yeah, I agree with GOAT, but the only problem is I don't want to advise that and then this ends up dumping and then he comes back and says, oh, I wish, I wish blah, blah, blah that I held, it would have gone down. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I worry. Alright, this is closing above. Probably gonna enter at the break of the high if this closes above, which it looks like it will. Yeah, so I'll be in on the break of the high here. Yeah, as this flips and breaks the high, I'll be in. Not in yet. Stop loss will be below 178.570. And TP probably 1 to 1. I don't want to push this too hard. But 179 is max TP. How many pips do I lose in a single trade? Average 14 to 20 pips average. Personally don't like GJ at the moment. That's all good. This is just the only option I see. So I'll take it if it's the only option I see. Because I'm waiting for the close above. I never moved it up. I was waiting for the close above. None of these candles closed above, but now this one did close above, so I'm entering at the break of this candle high. Right, so it's always entering on the break of the candle high that closes above. Right, so whatever candle closes above, it's entering on the break of that high. Max TP for me is 179. It's very hard to build targets when we just keep pushing. So if this 15-minute doesn't close above this resistance here, then I'm just going to delete my buy stop. Thunderstorm, it's potential. Yeah, it's a potential. We'll see in a minute 50 seconds. Do you have a template sheet to record trades? Yes, I do. And it's in resources. If you go to resources and you look at here, you'll see free trade tracker. So in resources in the Discord, free trade tracker, link is in the description and all of that stuff. Your spread got you in early? Damn. maybe you'll be okay. You'll have to look at the spread, man. Spread for me is 1 pip, so I leave 1 pip gap. Just that's how you do it. Because it never even came close to breaking the high. Never even came close to breaking the high. So we have 35 seconds for this 15-minute candle to close. If it doesn't close above, I'm just going to delete my buy stop. And that would be that. So we have closed above this resistance here, so actually never we haven't. Never even closed above that resistance. So yeah, probably just gonna delete my buy stop. See if this gets a quick push here. Yeah, probably just gonna delete the buy stop. Right, so I deleted the buy stop. Now we need to wait for something a bit better here. How else can we enter this? We could still probably go at the break of the high, to be honest. Because this will break the 15-minute high. I don't know how much I like it though. This 30-minute close is in 15 minutes. Yeah, I think we'll wait. Yes, sir. All educational purposes, of course. What's a thunderstorm? No, you're not noob. Thunderstorm would have been if this 5-minute candle closed bearish here, like weak bearish, not strong bearish. If it closed something like this, right, with a long wick, and then the next one broke the high, that would have been the thunderstorm with the 15-minute closing bullish. Thinking of waiting for the 30, I can agree with that. I think it'll be good as well. But yeah, this is why breaking highs is super important. It keeps us safe from being triggered into trades and stuff like that. What's gold doing? Yeah, so gold, oops, rejected that resistance here. So yeah, this is a key resistance that we need to close above here. I think waiting for the 30-minute will be the best option. What I'm gonna do now, just sit it out. I mean, it shouldn't have triggered you in the first place. If it triggered you in early, you should just immediately close the trade. If you ever get triggered into a trade early and you notice that price triggers you in and it hasn't broke the high on your broker, then just cut the trade early. You'll only lose like 1 pip. It's nothing. You should always do that. Oh yeah, I deleted this buy stop. Still might be good. We don't have the probabilities on our side because we have nothing closing above. If there's nothing closing above, then, you know, we can't say that this is okay to continue up, right? 30-minute, especially if this 30-minute flips and breaks the low now, then I think we have a deeper pullback pre-London here. And then maybe London Open gives us a nice move. Gold is forming a resistance. Yeah, it is forming a resistance here. You probably want something to close back inside the range. If something can close back inside the range, then maybe you can find yourself coming down towards the bottom of the range. Also, this could just be the bottom wick of the 1 hour candle. This could flip and continue bullish. Where's my drawings? Oh yeah. Well, you did say you preferred a pullback on GJ. Yes, indeed. Damn, this thing is flipped. Okay, if this does break the high now, then probably I might have to... I will go half risk. If this does re-break this high, I will go half risk because this is like deep liquidity, then flip and go. But I'll go only half risk because that's like a very aggressive entry, but I just don't want to miss anything. But yeah, if this has gone down, tested the lows here, and then has flipped and breaks the high, I think that's enough confirmation. Half risk though, half risk. No need to do any hero things today. No need to be a hero. Because this is risky anyways, because we have 8 minutes till the 30-minute close. So what I can do is, you know, anticipate that price breaks the high, go in with half risk. If I make something, okay, I make a little bit. But if it ends up being a losing trade because the probabilities are lower, the reason the probabilities are lower is we don't have a candle closing in our direction, right? So then if that ends up failing, then I'll still be okay. Damn. Appreciate that, brother. You don't have to do that. I appreciate any. You don't have to donate like that. Shout out to Jay. Yes, sir. W's in chat. Jay, 19 pounds. It's a bit of money, man. Should keep that for yourself. For a rainy day. Appreciate the support though, brother. Appreciate the support. Greatly appreciated. But no super chat from Crest, man. Come on, man. Enough. No super chats. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Bought me a bag of rice. Yeah, bought me some rice and chicken. That's all super chat. No super chats. No super chats. I don't need. It's fine. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys. I don't need your $100. By the way, talking about money, I will be doing a giveaway. Have you blown your account before? No, I've never blown an account. I did have one gambling account with $500, and I gambled on one trade with news just for fun, and I think I lost 200 or 300 in that account, and then I blew the rest gambling again. But that was planned to blow that account. All right, look, we're almost breaking the high here. This 5-minute candle here is closing in 1 minute 20 seconds. I need the candle closing above again. If it doesn't close above, then I don't want to take it at the break of the high. Very simple plan, very simple way to take a trade. Same shit again and again. That's all we wait for. Wait for the same things. Giveaway, oh, I'm first in line. Yeah, so the giveaway will be done. It will be so planning to give away a $10,000 funded account. That's the plan of the giveaway, and that'll be done on Sunday. Sunday this week. So I mean next week basically, but that'll be done on Sunday, and then on Monday we will announce the winner on stream. All right? So that's the plan. The plan to announce the winner on stream. And yeah. All right, this candle closing in 30 seconds. I'm waiting for the candle close here, right? So I'm not entering a buy until the candle closes. I need it to close above. Once it closes above, I need it to break the high. If it doesn't close above, then it makes my life tough. Come on, just close above. Don't make things difficult, GJ. Damn. Making things super difficult here. Hmm. 30-minute close it is. 30-minute close. We wait for 30-minute close. 4 minutes till 30-minute close. I'm waiting. If this thing just pisses off, we'll screw GJ. Damn, here we go. You know, if this re-breaks its high, I can go half risk here. And then add the rest of the half. It's putting me in a tough spot today. Thanks, GJ is really putting me in a tough spot here. Then add the rest on the 30-minute close. Because I like it broke the high. Yeah, this thing's gonna go when it re-breaks the high. Yeah, if this re-breaks its high, I'm gonna go half risk and add the rest on the 30-minute close above. Right? That's the plan. And that's my final plan. No deviating from that plan. That's what I've decided. Right? Small adapted to the market. Yeah, GJ is being really tough here. It's put me in a tough spot to make decisions, but I made my decision. If this re-breaks its high, I'll go half risk. If the 30-minute closes above, then I'll just take a normal trade. Why 30-minute and not 15? Because the 15 will also close at the same time as the 30-minute. It's the same thing, right? Because it's going to be 10:30 my time, so it will also be the 30-minute close. Yeah, look at this breakdown here. So yeah, now we're just going to wait for the 30-minute close. No, that's simple, right? 2 minutes till the 30-minute close. You're waiting for that. You are waiting for that. Difficult to trade at the highs? I completely agree. It is very, very, very difficult thing to do. Consolidation, we have to... Oh no, that's old. Bro, you have patience, which is a sign of a good trader. It is mandatory as a trader to have patience. Patience is my biggest source of income. Where would stop loss be? Well, stop loss, I mean, if this 30-minute does end up closing above, stop loss will be below the 30-minute low. But doesn't look very likely to close above here. 1 minute. 1 minute needs to do some business here. Big business. Best time to trade gold would be in New York session. That's the best time. Yeah, challenges, they don't use the same liquidity provider. That they don't have challenges, they run off their own liquidity provider in the challenge, so you need to be very, very cautious. I rather just market execute if you're taking that type of thing. If you don't know your broker enough to know exactly where you'll be triggered, then just press market execution as the candle breaks the high. Is the 30-minute gonna close above here? I mean, we do have a 30-minute closing above, potentially. I hope I win the giveaway. Never get a free giveaway in my life. Be sure to follow the Instagram. That's where the giveaway will be. Right, 15-minute did not close above, 30-minute did not close above. You know, it's very tough at the moment. Very, very tough. I need something to close above. This could just be a top wick on the 30-minute, you know? Yeah, this is not looking good. So yeah, I don't have any buy stops open now. Nothing open at the break of the high. I need to wait for something closing above this level here. If this breaks the high and goes after 3 times of me trying, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. But now we just need to wait. Yeah, if this breaks the high and just goes now, I'm gonna cry. The minimum thing is this 5-minute closing above this wicks. Because this 5-minute candle here, if this can close, yeah, if this happens now and starts pushing, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, damn, GJ, damn. Very painful. Bro, that's very, very painful. Okay, we wait 3 minutes here. 3 minutes till this candle closes. Yeah, very painful. Damn. That's worse than a losing trade? That's reality, man. That's reality. What can we do? Damn, GG. Change the pair to avoid emotions? I'm not emotional. That doesn't bother me. I haven't lost money today. That's what's important. And there's still options here. I'll wait for this 5-minute to close and see what I can do. No issues. I did call it though. I did call it. I should have just been super aggressive and just gone again. Put my buy stop again. It's okay. We have 2 minutes for this 5-minute to close. If the next one can make a deep bottom wick, I'll take it on the bottom wick. I'll be aggressive. GJ wants to play aggressive. I'll play aggressive. I'm seriously pissed. Why are you pissed, brother? Can't be pissed, man. This is how trading the market's gonna be. If you think that this is the only time this is gonna happen to you, it's gonna happen to you all the time, man. This is nothing you can do. This is nothing you can do here. You can't be pissed about this. You have to get used to this, right? And wait patiently, wait for an entry, and then take it. Spread, yeah, spread is annoying. I know. That sometimes does piss me off as well. Let's see if we get this candle closing here in 1 minute. If we can get a nice bottom wick on the next candle, I'll just buy on that bottom wick like a boss. Half risk. Just to catch something. Very aggressive entry. Just scalp this really quickly. Nice. Let's see if this comes a little bit deeper. Yeah, if this can come deeper to here, I might just take an entry with a very tight stop loss. Very risky scalp here. This will be half risk, but this is the only option I see for myself today here. And this is what I'm willing to play. This is what I'm willing to play here. It's more of an advance, just trying to use volume to my advantage here. Anywhere in here. Anywhere in here. Yeah, wait. Now we needed to get back above this. If it gets back above this, then we're okay. Wait. So this is what we want to see, right? We want to see it retest now and reject. We need to see the rejection now. So no rejection yet. Good. Now I feel better about the last trade. That's right, GJ. You reject. You don't go up for me. That's right, GJ. Good. Now I feel better about the last trade. Yeah, now when GJ's done this, gone up, now come back down, it's very tough. This is very, very, very tough. Did not even respect this zone. I drew the zone here, just went straight through it. You can't, you know, you need to buy on rejection. Nothing even rejected. Nothing you can do. Now, what can we do here? Yeah, now we just sit patiently and wait for proper setups. Well, I was hoping the one option I was looking at is if we could get this price coming down back to the zone and rejecting off this, I would have used 1 minute and see support formed. Then I could maybe take an aggressive entry. We did this a while back on stream. This was the same when GJ was moving down heavy. And this is again replication, right? Let's see if we can find that trade. This is a long time ago. I think I posted on my Instagram story, but there was a day where we utilized the 1 minute just to get a quick scalp. But you can see nothing closed bullish here, so you can't take a buy on a bearish candle. Previous did close bullish, but the issue here is that we created no support, right? So there's nothing we could have done here. These kind of breaks are highly risky to trade. Not always, brother, not always highly risky. I mean, the spot where we are is risky, but taking those breaks is not highly risky. I hope none of you bought when it came back down here, just randomly. I hope you listened to it properly. Because if you did do that, then just get out of the trade at break even. Alright? What's gold doing? So gold pushed down here. Yeah, this is a key resistance. The only other trade now, the only trade we can take is a close above. I'm not taking anything. Even 5 minute now, I'm not taking nothing. I need a 15-minute close above and I'll take it. Otherwise, I'm not happy. If this thing just decides to go re-break its high, I'll miss it. USD CAD looks like a change of character looking at the current structure on the 4 hour. Can have a look for you. Not just yet, not just yet. To break structure, you need to break above this high here. But it is bullish for the session. I do think you can see potentially some more upside. You just need to be careful with these wicks here. US Tech 100? You mean US 100 or US Tech 100? Look at the 1 second like a boss? No, man. Oi, when you have a bad trade day, what do you do to calm yourself? If I have a bad trade day, I mean, I move on from it pretty quick because it's just another day at the office essentially. I mean, you're gonna have bad days and good days. I just know that my plan long term works. So if my plan works long term, I just count it as a business expense. It's like, okay, today I've lost this much. This is my expenses for the month. Let's move on and be profitable. You have to focus on the next trade. If I did something wrong, then I make sure to look at, okay, what did I do wrong here, right? What did I do wrong in the trade and make sure I don't repeat that again. Just stuff like that. Going to the gym helps a lot. Takes your mind off it. If I'm looking for a sell, I'm not going to sell GJ just yet, for sure. I don't see it going. No, I don't think so. It will go as well, but we're not in anything. Bro, show those biceps. Not on stream, not on stream. Smoke? You can't do that here. Have you ever used market profile? No, this is good enough. You live in Dubai? Yes, I do. Cucumber reduces. Whoever saw my story yesterday will understand the cucumber. What's my Instagram page? Yeah, you guys better follow my Instagram page because that's where the giveaway is going to be done. First week giveaway is going to be done on the Instagram. So Instagram is at Tradesharpe. It comes in chat. It's in the description. And it's on the screen underneath with the Instagram logo next to chat box. So be sure to give that a follow. What's the most interesting thing you can't do in Dubai, like in Singapore? Let me think. No, there's nothing crazy, brother. There's nothing crazy. You should do it on YouTube. Don't use social media. I'm doing 4 weeks worth of giveaways. One giveaway will be done on Instagram. One giveaway will be done on Discord. And one giveaway will be done on YouTube. So don't worry about that. What is this giveaway you speak about? I'm giving away a 10k funded account challenge. Or the equivalent in cash. Whichever one you want. Dubai is a successful society. They do it right there. Yes, indeed. How much do you say you have made in your entire trading career? About 3 billion, 3.5 billion probably. 3.5 to 4 billion if I calculate it. Without tax, probably 6 billion. Details will be posted on the giveaway on Sunday. Sunday, be alert on Sunday. $5 trillion, you rule the whole market? Impressive numbers. I hope I win the giveaway, sir. Well, best of luck. I can't dream of winning, just fund me 500 US dollars. Well, there's 4 weeks worth of giveaways, so you have 4 tries. How did you learn trading by yourself? I watched videos in the beginning and I tested it out. Every currency pair is just Harry. How many people today got triggered by the trade, by spread, or by something when we hadn't have entered yet? I just want to run this experiment because in the beginning, I noticed when I was first trading, I used to try enter the trade too much because I was scared that I would break the high and I would be slipped by 1 or 2 pips. I was always scared of that. But then that doesn't matter because if you're going to end up making a 17 pip trade, then what does 1-2 pips from your entry actually matter, right? What's your biggest loss and win in a single trade? My single trade biggest win, I think, is 6 to 7 grand. Well, I know it's 6 to 7 grand. I have not hit the 10 grand per trade yet. That is something I have not hit yet, making 10 grand in one trade. And the biggest loss is actually, in a single trade, the biggest loss is, I think, 2.5. Single trade. You'd fire it manually. You had a buy stop and got triggered. Did you close that at break even? My portfolio started with 240. 2 weeks ago, up 640%. Amazing. Do I use funded accounts? No. Didn't even set up buy stop because I was done. Open charts, got a trade in AU. Amazing. Yes, I prefer market execution, but when I'm streaming, I use buy stops and sell stops because I'm trying to manage a stream at the same time. So that's why I use both. So I use both basically. Thanks to you, you're almost up 700%. Damn, man. That's insane returns. That's insane returns. Do I use indicators? No, there's no indicators here on the screen. I made my own mistake when you said pullback. I didn't know how deep pullback, so I entered when I thought I was right. Okay, so when did you close that trade? Why don't I use a funded account? Because I don't want to pass the challenge. Maybe I would try one in the future, but when I have the time, I'm happy enough now trading my own account. It's already enough managing everything, but maybe, yeah. My own account is enough. The reason I'm looking up now is because my chat got messed up. So it's out of battery. So now I have to look up to read the chat. So that's why I'm looking up. What broker am I using? I'm personally using IC Markets, but I'm not affiliated with them. Close it right away? Good. I like that. That's exactly what you do when you have that type of thing. That's exactly what you do. Gold is dumping here. I think sells below 1927 will be good. In this range here is a little bit tough. But this was the close back inside the range, right? So this also could have been a sell. 19 pip, no, more than 19 pip. 20 pip stop loss. Nice, 20 pip target. How do you determine a GJ is still bullish? Look at the weekly. Does that look bearish? Does the daily look bearish? Does the 4-hour look bearish? Does the 1-hour look bearish? That's how you determine. That is how you determine. Broker is dependent on your country, right? I believe you can grow 1 million account to multi-millions. Yeah, I think so too. Especially if you have an account with 1 million in it. I think it's a different story to grow a $50,000 account or $100,000 account into multi-millions. That takes time, maybe 5 years to do that. How impactful do I think this meeting will be? Which meeting? Oh yeah, the EBC press conference. Yeah, it will have impact, but you know, I think they'll follow the rest of what the world is doing. If you take 1 minute, I don't care about the funded that they won't pay you out. I doubt they pay you out on 1 million. And I don't like having conditions. I'll tell you one thing. I risked 2% per trade. And in the beginning of the year, I took 3 losses in a row and I lost 6%, right? In 3 losses in a row, lost me 6%. And if I was on a funded account, I would have lost the whole account. But then I consistently made between 8 to 10% month on month. So how can you explain, that's going to happen. Sometimes you're going to take, 2-3 losses in a row. It will happen sometimes. January market conditions for trading was so bad. So if I was on a funded account, I would have lost that account because they would have taken it. That's why I prefer my own account, because I wasn't worrying. I was like, it's my own account, I can just wait for better trading conditions. How did you learn super patience in trading? Did you have a mentor? No, I learned because if I wasn't patient, I lost money. The less patience I had, the more money I lost. You and Crest filled with cucumbers due to the Instagram advice? Yeah, exactly. 128 of us in here. Appreciate all of you guys showing up as always. It's a pleasure. We were very close to having a trade on stream. We tried 3 different entries, never got triggered into any of them. And I was even trying to be aggressive for you guys. And you can just see that the markets didn't do anything, right? And I think in the future, I've learned a lesson. I think I need to be less aggressive on stream, even though we miss. You guys let me know in chat. Let me know in chat if I should be less aggressive on stream, because what I don't want to happen is I don't want to tell you guys quick information and then you guys get triggered into a trade when I'm not actually in that trade because you're trying to keep up. So if I just stick to basic entries, at least then it will be clear and no one's trying to rush into anything, even though we might miss a trade. But again, I don't want to put you guys in bad position, right? So let me know if you would prefer that. And yeah, appreciate every one of you guys showing up. It's always a pleasure to have you. If you haven't already, leave a like on the stream. It definitely supports the channel in a free way. If we could get it up to 100 likes, I appreciate it. No, man, it's alright. We like the way you do now. I'm not leaving. Don't worry, I'm not leaving. I think once in a while is good just to learn. Yeah, aggressive once in a while is good to learn. I do think so as well. Alright, so this 15 minute is now trying to get above the range. And this will be London Open. Oh no, nothing I planned today was outside of my plan. Everything was 15-minute candles closing bullish, breaking the high. Nothing was outside of my plan, that's for sure. I never trade outside of my plan. So if this 15-minute can close above, I'm sitting here and waiting for the 15-minute close. GJ has been rude enough and it's always mess. It's the 15 has last minute close below. So now we're going to wait for the 15 close, which will also be the 1 hour candle close here. And with the 1 hour candle close, we could potentially get a wick fill here. But I very well know what I'm going to do is I'm going to let price open up and I need a bottom wick, because I've seen this before, that London can give you such a deep pullback, especially after Asian has pushed like this. London can mess you up very heavily. Huge deep pullback, all right? So we need to be very, very patient now. We tried to get in earlier, now patience. If this thing just goes, it goes, right? Because we have no entry plan. The entry plan now is waiting for the close. Right? So if this goes, there's nothing I can do. I will just wait patiently. Aggressive end by the end of the week, risk part of our profit. Yeah, that's kind of why I did it. But I didn't get triggered into any position, so I didn't have to risk any of the profit, which is good. How big is my stop loss here? 17 pips. It's okay. Can you tell the leverage? My broker has the leverage, but I just calculate risk based on lot size. $18 seconds for this candle to close here. Let's see what we got. Prefer to see it close a little bit stronger than this. Yeah, here's the London Open. I don't really like that 30-minute close. It's not the best 30-minute close. Not very strong. One hour, nice top wick here. Yeah, potentially breaking the highs here. Last chance on GJ, breaking the highs. I'm gonna enter a position, so. Yeah, I've triggered now. Last chance. Target's gonna be 179. Stop loss gonna be below the lows here. That's the trade. Let's go. Last chance for GJ. I got slipped 2 pips, so my entry is actually a little bit higher here. Yeah, relying on London volume to give us a small push here. At like 10 pips in profit, I'm gonna go to break even. Just relying on London volume to give a nice push here. We broke this high. 5 minutes pushing now. We need this 5 minute to close above. If this 5 minute doesn't close above, I'm gonna go to break even because I know how dangerous this zone is. It's crucial that the 5 minute closes above. So yeah, waiting for this 5 minute close here. It's crucial that this 5 minute closes above. If this 5 minute close is weak like this, I'm just gonna go break even. Just gonna go break even. Struggling. I don't like the way, because you expect London volume just to give you a push. You know, we're buying the highs here. We need a quick push. That's what you expect to happen. So we'll see this 5 minute close. If this 5 minute close is like this, if the next one makes a top wick, I'm just gonna probably move to break even and play it like that. We're give it a chance here. Yeah, so not the best 5-minute close. If we can get the next one to push up a little, I'll close at break even here. I don't like the way this is handling here. Not the nicest close. Yeah, it's rough. Rough spot on GJ. No volume coming in. Looks like all the juice went in Asian. Now we're left with all BS. RSI has been oversold for ages, don't worry. I mean overbought. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adjust my stop loss to manage this trade as I'm not feeling confident, and I'm gonna pull it up to this 5-minute low. So if anything breaks that 5-minute low, I'm gonna be out of this trade and I'm gonna take a managed loss here, right? I'm gonna lose less than I was expecting to lose here, right? That's my plan with this trade. Looks like we're gonna be wrecked here. It's all good. Do I not want to trade gold today? No, I just don't like these lows. I don't like selling lows here. I just don't like selling lows. I rather sell below 1927. RSI has been overbought for ages, you know. I'm just following the same plan. Yes, it's really high in the market, but people would have said, this is too high in the market, 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 that is too high in the market, everything's too high in the market. And if this pushes up to past 179, then people will say that is too high in the market. So it's better to be in from here, right? Looks like I'm gonna take a managed loss here. Second loss of the stream. Oh, it's close. Yeah, you're not supposed to follow me. You can take what you want to do. Take the information as you will. Just a heads up, you guys need to be fast. If the next candle opens up and breaks the high and comes back to our entry, I'm closing at break even. If the trade comes back to our entry, I'm closing break even. I don't want to be in this trade. I'm not confident about it anymore. And I'm just going to take it as a break even trade. And that's basically that. If it breaks the low and goes to stop loss, okay, what to do? You know, lost the trade. Unfortunate, but it happens. See if we can get back to entry here. If we can break this high here, I think we can hopefully get back to entry. But both ways we're managing the position, right? If we lose, it's a managed loss. And if we get back to entry, we lose nothing or a pip or something. You know, we lose on maybe a bit of spread. But it's way better, right? And we gave it the chance. Banks asleep in London Open? Yeah, no London Open volume, man. Why didn't you put the stop loss below the 15-minute candle that closed above? I've adjusted it because I'm not confident about this trade. So I want to lose less. That's where my stop loss originally was. I've moved it up because I don't want to lose as much because I'm not confident about the trades. Watch, this is coming close to entry, guys. As soon as it comes to entry, I'm closing. All right, we're close to entry, guys. All right, we're at entry. I'm just going to close here at break even. I'm making this a break even trade. And that's it. Closed at break even. not losing this trade, not winning this trade, and that's my decision. If this goes fine, I'm not confident in this trade anymore. If you guys still want to hold it, then hold it, but I've lost my confidence in this trade and I don't want to take it anymore. So I'm just decided to close break even because of the spot we're in, the way the market's been acting. I rather not hold this trade like this. And yeah, if you guys want to hold the trade, hold it. It looks like it's going to play out, but I've just made that decision. It's a live decision that I made, right? I've lost nothing. I've made nothing, right? That's just how I want to play this because I was expecting to have volume, and that's that, right? So we can keep to see if the trade would have played out. That's a good 15-minute close, to be honest. If that breaks the high, you should be good. But personally, I just don't like how we're moving, and I would prefer to just close the trade at break even. We'll see if that's a bad... You like the 15-minute, you're going to hold it. Yeah, you guys can hold it. I just don't want to play in this zone. I tried it, and yeah. So I'm gonna mark this as a BE trade for me, as I decided to close BE. That was my decision. Thought we're gonna lose the win streak for a second. Yeah, I think that kind of influenced the decision, but this looks like it's gonna play out eventually. That's an error on my part probably. So that's a mistake I've made today, and I'll accept that. That's a live mistake. I should have just managed the position below the 15-minute low or let it go TP, and now you should definitely be break even on this trade. And yeah, let it go to TP, right? So that's definitely break even now. Should be okay to TP. Yeah, wait for closure. Yeah, I think that's a smart idea. Wait for closure. Now I do this. What the fuck is going on, man? Whole screen is getting messed up. Took London open buys. Price rejected. Heavy. Here. Right, price rejected heavy. And then we sat in drawdown. Right, so you always have to go over your trade. This is what I'm showing you guys. This is what you should be doing. We sat in drawdown. Zone looked like a heavy rejection zone. Made a quick decision to close my trade at BE. Right? We adjusted stops to here. Stops were adjusted to here. To here. Right? Then you write a note here. Going BE. Going BE kept me safe from the known. Right? Going B kept me safe from the unknown, but I should have just let it hit the management stop or wait for the 15 close. Right? That's the mistake from today. Done. Right? This is what you guys have to do. I consider myself as an average trader, but we still make mistakes. Now, the most important between a good trader and a bad trader, and all of you guys can answer in chat, is have I lost money today? Did my mistake make me lose money? Right? So, if you look at the advancement as a trader, my stages has become, in the beginning of my trading journey, right? In the trading journey, in the beginning, my mistakes would make me lose money. And now my mistakes just make me miss out on money. Right? So that's a huge difference and huge improvement. So that's that. Copy link. Post it for everyone who missed. Was too aggressive with BE. Read the markup. Alright, I think this was a super educational stream. A lot of things happened today. Close at small profit today, all good. Congratulations. I think we went through a lot in today's stream. That was a very, very complicated stream. What a complicated spot on GJ. That was very complicated spot. Damn. That did my head in. I have a headache. I need a break. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream. Good night from Canada. Yep, good night for me as well. I mean, it's good morning, but I think I'm basically done. That was what happened to me today. And yeah, not every day is going to be as smooth and as simple, but main thing is that I protected myself and kept myself safe, right? So that is the key thing, right? So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Let me know if you guys did not enjoy the stream. And yeah, trade hit break even to manage on 5 minutes. That's what I was looking to do, yes. But yeah, that was the trade. So hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much. Hope to see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. And we can continue smashing and hopefully have a simpler day where we're not trying to push so hard to get into a trade. And yeah, I mean, this is reality. So past FTMO challenge, congrats, brother. Congrats. The Don, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. All right, guys, take care. And also, you'll probably be BE. So if this comes and hits BE, I'm going to feel super happy. Thank you, brother. Peace. Take care, guys. Hopefully catch you very, very soon.